hey guys, welcome to our apartment tour. So the first stop on the tour is this patio area. As you just saw, we came through our front door, and this is actually the front door to our apartment. And so we really like this, the idea of having two different doors and having this private area. We've just been loving this area. We've included the lights up here. We have this nice little patio table where we sit out here. One night we came out here during a thunderstorm. We set up our computer, had the candles burning, and just watched out as the storm rolled in. Let's go on in. Hey guys. Hey guys. So this is our little entrance area. We have a coat closet right here full of coats and lots of shoes. And this is a painting that one of our good friends made us that says, "Find joy in the journey." As you guys might pick up, we really love traveling. And so we love this place. As you can tell, it's really open plan. And right in the middle of this kitchen is this huge island that we love. I love cooking. We love trying new recipes, and having this island here is just fantastic for trying all different types of recipes. This is our, I guess, mug tree. We love all different types of mugs. It's kind of what we collect. I love tea, Ashley loves coffee, and so we put these guys to good use. It's like the size of my face. We have a tea kettle that we can put on the stove. But I have an electric one, which I prefer a whole lot more, but I'll show you that in a bit. And then check this guy out. This is a little R2-D2. As you guys probably know, we love comics and all stuff Comic-Con and Star Wars and stuff. And this is actually a measuring cup that all breaks up into little measuring section. And then this is our dining area. We actually got this table for $40 off Facebook. I think we got it from a drug house, but nonetheless, it was $40 from Facebook.
And it came with chairs, and it came with a great story, so...
The chair that broke on me. And then over here, this is where the magic happens. This is where I make my cup of tea every single morning. This is where we have the coffees, the teas, all different types of coffees up here. Check out these tea mugs. So they're little gnomes with a tea strainer inside. And so this is the electric kettle that I was talking to you about. Again, in orange, my favorite color.
Real quick, how cool is that? All right, so this atrium was actually given to us from my parents. It's currently not filled with real plants, but this is actually my wedding bouquet. So I made all the flowers at our wedding, and this was my wedding bouquet. It's filled with atlas maps and little pearl studs on the top and held together with twine and burlap. And it actually has the compass charm. So you'll notice a theme going on in our lives, really.
And this guy right here, the llama, he is carrying the precious cargo of PG tips. This is my tea bags right here. And one of the most coolest things about this place is this trash can right here. We just got this from some good friends for Christmas, and as you guys probably know, I'm British, so this just fit in perfectly with our little tea area. We'll go into the living room area. Again, we love the open floor plan. One thing that we really wanted whenever we got an apartment was to have an open floor plan, because we love having people around, and we don't like to seclude people to different rooms, so having a plan like this, we just absolutely love. So we got our entertainment system. Over here, we have the Xbox One, and this is a really cool thing that we made. It's kind of like a date day jar, and so on these popsicle sticks, we have different prices. So one is cheap, two is a little bit expensive, expensive, and 3 is like, you know, you're spending some money. And so like, basically the way that this works is you pick a stick out, and so I'll pick this one out, and it says try a new recipe together. Just a real cool way to try new things and to have some cool date days. Over here is a painting that I made for Ashley. It's a watercolor painting of Mary Poppins. For those of you that don't know, I love trying different art pieces, and Ashley wanted a Mary Poppins piece, and so this is what I made for her. And then over here, this is the TV for the dogs right here. Tank loves and Star loves to stare out of that all day long. Over here we have a vinyl record player. We love vinyl records. We have Ed Sheeran over here that's currently listening to. And we have a signed version of Johnny Swim's vinyl. And we have some good old Frank Sinatra right here as well. We got a bunch more, but these are just the ones that we're currently listening to. This painting is from, again, Tanzania, Africa. It was a local artist that did this, and we just loved it, fell in love with it. The color scheme just went perfect with our living room. And this frame is a frame that I built myself out of a 100-year-old tobacco industry hardwood flooring. Mom and Dad had a neighbor that just had a bunch of this stuff, and so he gave it to me, and I thought it'd be fantastic to make a frame out of. And then here, this is something really cool. As you know, we love to travel, and so we have these scratchable maps where basically you scratch off all the different places in which you visited. So obviously, I've visited the UK. We have Spain, France, Germany, Italy, USA. We have China. And we have some more we just haven't got frames from yet that we'll eventually put up, I guess. And then also, this is our name. And then this room right here, you guys have probably seen a lot of in our videos. This is our craft room, studio, office space. And so, as you guys have seen on the latest videos, we did our photo wall. So we just got a bunch of different photos from all over. This photo right here is actually the day that I became a permanent resident. Look at my smile. And so this is also my whiteboard that keeps me organized and focused on the things that I'm trying to do for this channel. I have a clock so I know the time. And over here there's a really cool calendar that we have. Basically it tells you all different days. So today's not Friday, today is Saturday. And so Saturday is actually Penguin Awareness Day. Shut up. So guys, be aware about penguins. Over here is my kind of art area, and this is also where I sit and edit videos and stuff. And so as you can tell, I collect a lot of memorabilia, I collect a lot of comic stuff, and so yeah, so I got a bunch of comics here. This guy is actually an eraser. Got the old Game Boy for you old school people out there, and we have the original Star Wars on VHS, and we do actually still have a VHS player, which is right over here.
Okay guys, so we are never getting rid of this box TV. We are absolutely in love with our box TV. We still have our VCR player. It's perfect for watching like the old school home videos. It's perfect for all of our VHSs that we have, which we have a ton. We don't just have these 3, and I have a lot of the Disney classics, so we are never letting this thing go. All right, so this is my side of the office / guest room area. So I do a lot of my work over here. I've got my laptop, and I have a ton of crafting things over here because I love to craft, I love to create. Got some spare fabric over here because I was making a lot of headbands about 2 years ago, and which leads me to my sewing machine. This is kind of like an adventure band that I made recently. So these bookends, our friends Trey and Jess, who you met in the Georgia video, actually made for us for Christmas. I love these. I'm a first grade teacher, so I do a lot of my lesson planning here. I'm also a full-time student right now, do a lot of my work right here. Also, one of the people in my family who taught me a lot of what I know about crafting and sewing was my Aunt Jackie. And she actually gave me this Virginia Avenue sign, which was the name of her necklace business. And so I have a few of these crochet necklaces that she made on display.
We like some Comic Con.
Hey, you know what? There's another name you might know me by. Star-Lord. Who?
Freaking Star-Lord, man. So yeah, this is another watercolor painting that I've been working on. I collect a lot of Pop Funko dolls. Hey guys, do you guys know who this guy is? This is Archer.
I am Archer, emissary of the Gorgonites.
And this side right here, Ashley's dad got it from, he went dumpster diving, from Krispy Kreme, which is fantastic because we actually met, Ashley and I, at the Krispy Kreme run. And so Krispy Kreme holds a dear place in our hearts. Up here is some comic book art that I've done. We've got Magneto, Spider-Man, The Flash, and then this is Thanos and Deadpool. Hey guys, check this out.
Rocket, how many times have I told you? I fly the Milano.
Whatever that means, right? And then in here is basically a walk-in closet, but I kind of use this area to kind of organize all my stuff. So this is my video bag. This is a grab-and-go bag with everything that I need in it. Here we have a tripod. Over here we have all our board games. As you guys know, we love board games. We have a Nerf gun, is it Nerf ammo as well?
Yes.
You just never know. This, guys, was my first DSLR. It's kind of a little beaten now. At the time, it was fantastic. Okay, and then this is our guest bathroom. This is actually another art piece that I did for Ashley for our anniversary. It was the anniversary of Fruits and Flowers, and so we added some Hawaiian flowers because, well, Ashley's part Hawaiian, so. And then over here is the master suite. So yeah, this is where we sleep. This is really cool. We have a little whiteboard over here where we make little messages for one another. 21 days, there's actually 21 days until our cruise to the Caribbean, so we're so excited for that. And then inside is actually a walk-in closet.
All my clothes, and then Scott's clothes.
And the one thing that I loved about this place was this little built-in office area in the bedroom. Currently, right now, I just got this for Christmas. It's the whole box set of the Harry Potters, and so we just started reading the first Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Over here is my my nightstand. I have a bunch of accessories over here. I have a bunch of tie clips. This tie clip's really cool because you can actually pop this out and exchange it with different buttons. I love pocket watches. Captain America, of course. Hunger Games 1. And then you gotta get my proper Yorkshire, I'm proud of it, coaster right there. And then over here we have the world map. This was actually our like wedding guest book where people got to write on the map, and so you guys will see, you'll have lots of different messages from all different people telling us where we should travel. And so yeah, we actually have a lot of traveling coming up this year. Like I said, in 21 days we're going to the Caribbean, and then in summertime we're actually going to be traveling back to my home country of England, and then we're also might have the chance to travel to Uganda at the end of October, and we'll be working with refugees out there, and so super excited about that.
All right, and so something else from our wedding that we decided to keep out on display is this. Our friends wrote advice and different marriage tips and different humor things in here, and so anytime we want to read those, we just pull this open, pull one out. Scott and Ashley, love each other forever, no matter what may come. The Lord put you together for a reason. Matt King. Thanks, Matt. And then I also like to keep a few of my mementos out from my students. My students are always making me really cute things. Like, that totally looks like me, right? I do wear glasses, so.
And then over here is the master bathroom. This over here is a map of the London Underground. My parents got us this as a gift, and so when you're on the toilet, you can be figuring out the London Underground in case you ever get lost, I guess. This is one of my favorite things. This is my shaving set. So we have the bar soap, the brush, and this guy is the straight blade to shave with. Now, one thing about an apartment bathroom is they always give you like the worst shower heads. This was the shower head that we had when we first got in here, and it was just so piddly and just awful, really. And so one of the best things you can do in an apartment is change out your shower head. Now I feel like we're showering in a spa. Like, this thing just made a world of a difference to the shower. And so yeah, that's pretty much our whole place. I hope you enjoyed this tour. This is actually our first ever time living in an apartment. We've always lived in a house before that. We've actually lived in a lot of crazy situations that I'm sure we'll tell you about one day. And so yeah, it's really cool to actually like live in an apartment for the first time, having that apartment life. We love having the clubhouse where there's, you know, the pool table, we have the swimming pool, we have the gym, and so that's just been really fun. Now, one thing that we wanted to do was coming up to the end of our leases, we do actually want to start looking for a house, just because one, we believe that I'd rather be putting my money into something of investment, but also there's just certain stuff that we miss about having a house. And one big thing is having a yard for the dogs, having them a place where they can just run around. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this tour, and until I see you next time, remember, do good things.